You had a malfunction in your vision. I got no wacky intro for you on this one. We're going to be covering a degenerate scumbag streamer who appears to have beat his wife on stream, and now, since it's blown up, he's trying to use a Jedi mind trick to convince everyone that their eyes were wrong. That you had a...
I don't know why niggas be doing that on stream. Like, remember that one nigga, the Joey some nigga? He did some shit like that. Like, you have to be... remember, it's the same shit with, like, the Aspen Carter shit. I'm like, you have to be off a little bit to do some shit like that on live. You have to be off to do that in general, but on stream, something is, you know?
Malfunction in your vision, because he didn't beat his girlfriend. He only pushed her, actually. Your eyes are wrong. You didn't see what you thought you saw, is his strategy. But how about I show you the clip first, and then we'll go ahead and digest that a bit.
Okay, take it off. Take the lid off. Chill. You need to have no drinks in here. Ow!
Show you the clip first, and then we'll go ahead and digest that a bit.
Okay, take it off. Take the lid off. Chill. You need to have no drinks in here. Ow!
This nigga's stupid, man.
What is that drinking?
It was in here. It was on this. I don't even know how. I turned around and...
Calm her down.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
Turn your thing off and turn the fan off.
Yeah, it looks like he strikes his girlfriend. Who pushes someone with a closed fist? You can see on that first time he brings his arm back, he has it balled up. You can very briefly see like a frame of what looks like a closed fist. Who is pushing someone like that? And also, she responds to the very loud noise that sounds like a hit by saying ow. She says ow twice, both times after he thrusts his arm forward towards her.
He punched her, bro.
So if it wasn't a punch, it was a slap. Either way, he is striking his wife. Like, he's trying to claim that it was just a push, which, by the way, is also a really fucking weird defense, too. It's like, no, I don't hit my wife, but I push the fuck out of her, actually. I push her so hard that she says ow multiple times. Whoa, guys, let's pump the brakes, hold your horses. I don't hit my pregnant wife, that's uncivilized. I just push the fuck out of her until it hurts. I cause her physical pain through pushing, not through punching. I use a open hand palm strikes in a pushing fashion like a monk. That's what I do. And that's normal. You guys, you're blowing this way out of proportion. It's fucking disgusting, this freak. And now all of this is over him spilling a drink on his setup and him like panicking and throwing a temper tantrum over it. His wife came in to like try and help, and then she's over in the corner, and then you can see him lunge at her twice, throwing his arm at her twice in what appears to be a punch or a slap. Either way, it is a strike. That is not him pushing her, and even if it is him pushing her, it clearly hurt. He caused her pain. You can hear the impact. Like, you can't talk your way out of that. You can see and hear this through the clips. But here, let's do a little zoomed in version where you can really more clearly see and hear everything.
Okay, take it off. Take the lid off. Chill. You need to have no drinks in here. Ow!
Bro, he hit her. What is this nigga gonna say for this? Like, he gonna say some bullshit.
I think it's pretty obvious. Now, I'll go ahead and show you his response to it, where he tries his best to convince everyone that they're wrong, and he doesn't hit his wife in the face, specifically, is what he clarified. He doesn't hit her in the face, and that what actually happened is that he pushed her. And actually, he pushed her to save her life, actually, because her fingers were caught under the PC, and it was that's what was hurting her, that's what was making her say, ow. And him being so brave and courageous, he pushed her twice, just like that, in order to, you know, keep her safe. His pregnant wife, by the way.
Bro, this nigga obviously hit her. This nigga, he looks like one of them type of niggas anyway.
You're saying like the grunts make it look bad, like the way I was grunting. Brother, I promise you, brother, I don't know what else to say. Like, it's literally like...
He looks like one of them niggas,
I mean,
you know?
I grunted, but I wasn't hitting her, bro. I pushed her. That's the only thing that I did. I didn't fucking hit her. I would never hit her on her face, bro. That's fucking crazy. She was not crying afterwards. What the hell, bro? She literally was like... She was not crying. She just literally said, turn the fucking thing off. Bro, what I was saying is, if I hit her, she would have been like, yo, what the fuck? Why'd you do that for? What'd you hit me for? It wasn't one push.
Get the fuck out of here.
It was one push, bro. It was literally like...
It's so fucking ridiculous. Like, what he's trying to pull here, it relies solely on people being dumb enough, delusional enough, or just genuinely not caring enough to form their own thoughts on what they can see and hear in the clip, and will instead just take his word for it. The word of an embarrassing cringe fungus that can't stop raging anytime anything happens.
But it's like, my thing is like, you have to be very, like, tapped in your mind to do something like this in the public eye on stream. Like, something has to be very wrong with you, you know what I mean?
Happens to him in his goddamn Call of Duty game. This guy flips out constantly, and then he starts becoming Donnie from the Wild Thornberries, and then like going crazy and just like punching and throwing and destroying things around his room. He has so many fucking rage moments, and in one of them, he even like charges at his wife again. But in that instance, he doesn't appear to hit her.
Yeah.
Instead, he just like body bumps her, or going for like some kind of like chest
That's what I'm
bump.
saying though. He looks like a bitch though. He looks like the type of nigga to do some shit like that. Most of the niggas who be beating up shorties, they be niggas who are like they're weak. It's like niggas like that.
On her as she tries to check on him to make sure that he's still okay and hasn't given himself some kind of fucking aneurysm or blown a gasket.
Look at this nigga.
Fucking stupid! Oh my god, you just got me banned! 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 You just got me banned!
This nigga's a fucking loser, bro.
You just got me banned, dog! You just got me fucking banned!
Stop your shit. You're gonna ruin your.
I don't care. I don't give a fuck anymore. You just got me banned. You just got me fucking banned. You just got me banned.
There are just so many clips just like this one of this fucking.
And you know the
loser.
thing is he's actually mad, but he's also trying to play it up a little bit for the stream. He's a fucking loser. I'm telling you, this nigga's a loser. Crashing out over. He's a fucking loser, bro.
It became his shtick. Like, I'm pretty sure he tried to make this his whole brand image. I can
Yeah.
find clips just like this going back to 2024. He is always just freaking out constantly because he is just a maniac, like an actual lunatic person who needs to be institutionalized.
Ooh, I swear to fucking God. You think I'm not? You think I'm not? You think I'm not? You think I'm... Man, I just...
He's such a bitch.
For the 5 seconds I gotta clean up. Please, on God. I don't know where my remote went. I don't know where my remote went.
Yo, he's a fucking loser. Look at him, bro. Bro, I'm not surprised at all. These are the type of niggas who would do some shit like this, bro. He's trying to be like Delaware, but it's just cringe. That's what I'm saying. He's...
Oh my God, bro. What do I do? Chat, please help me, bro. I don't know what to do. I don't know what the fuck 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 to do. I don't know what the
He's literally SpongeBob with the ripped pants. This is his one joke. I hesitate to call it that because he actually does just have this level of disorder where he can't control himself. He is just always having violent outbursts, but he tries to use it for his content on TikTok. Like, that's his whole image there, is he's the psychopath guy who's just all...
Bro, TikTok be banning me for fucking... Bro, I cuss once, the niggas like, your live's restricted. This nigga's doing all this, he's perfectly fine. What the fuck? Bro sat in a Stranger Things shirt breaking his set of over COD in 2096. Like, niggas
Ways
is...
fucking angry.
Bro, these niggas is not real people, I'm telling you.
It seems. What
can't
a
be a real human
complete
being.
pathetic loser. How do you even look yourself in the mirror? The shamelessness, man. Like, how? You're just such a fucking weirdo. Now, he does seem to have made a habit out of constantly spilling his drink on his desk because he's always hitting it and freaking out. That kind of thing, always for the sake of his clips on TikTok. But in the one where he starts hitting his girlfriend, or excuse me, his pregnant wife, it seems like he didn't anticipate the drink to spill on his computer and actually cause a problem.
pregnant,
so
bro?
from what I understand, it did actually get in there and cause an issue on his PC, which is why he was freaking out even more so than usual, and then got physical with his wife. Now, to really seal the deal,
Yo, and
Tony
then, like,
Sisto here-
another thing is, like, okay, you should never put your hands on a shorty, but it's different if, like, say the shorty's punching the fuck out of you and you hit her back. You're still in the wrong. You still shouldn't do it. Like, maybe restrain her, it's a shorty, you know, she weaker than you. But the fact that she didn't even do nothing. Like, he fucked up and spilled his shit on his computer and he just started punching her. Like, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga, bro?
had a galaxy brain scheme of bringing his wife on stream.
Like, imagine you're a kid, right? Imagine your parent, right? She just walk in with some food or some shit. She drop the shit. She just go up to you, start beating her ass. Like, what the fuck do you do? Like, bro, it's like, yo, this nigga can't be a real human being, bro. He's too old to be doing all this. That's what I'm saying. And she's pregnant, bro. That's the crazy part. Like, she's pregnant.
To defend him.
And she not gonna lead this nigga. She's not. It be niggas like this, I'm telling you. Because a lot of y'all niggas, that's what I'm trying to tell you, a lot of the incel niggas, you just don't have game. Because a lot of niggas who are losers be having shorties. I'm telling you, they be locked and having girls for bare time. It be a lot of weirdos, a lot of losers. The incel niggas, they just be coming, like, you just have to have somewhat of an ability to communicate and talk. And some sort of confidence. But it's a lot of loser niggas who be locked in with shorties. Like, she not gonna leave this nigga, I promise you. She gonna stay with this nigga. He probably gonna tell her to come up, go on Twitter and, like, defend him and shit. And she will. I'm telling you.
And trying to really
Like, bro, you
showcase
have to,
everything
you know?
that happened. You know, giving his side of things to make sure everyone understands the truth of the situation. And his wife seems to have a bruise around her eye. That's what it looks like.
I want to see what he says, Jeff.
I'm literally like hyperventilating and shit. And then I come in here, and then she comes in running after me. Then I pick up the PC. I put it on top of that PC. You see that PC right there? I put it on top of that PC. All right, you understand? Let me put it in context, bro. So when she's standing there, I'm putting the PC on right here. Hold on, let me see. Wife, can you come record this, please? Wifey? By the way, I just went before. I'm talking about the. Come
You
here.
actually don't have a
Before,
life
I'm
outside
talking
of
about everything
Discord
else.
and
Like,
games. Yeah.
if I ever did hit her, which is insane, I would never.
Nigga, her eyes
She's
black as
pregnant.
shit. Yo, her eyes fucking black. Yo, the nigga said, yo, I never beat her. I never hit her. She, bro, imagine she come in full black eye, lip busted open, 2 front teeth missing and shit. Like, yo, what the fuck? Yo, but actually though, like her whole fucking eyes fucking black, bro. Like her eyes black as shit. There's no. She's and you could just she coming on stream. She gonna defend him still. She gonna defend him still.
It looks like you can see like the fucking mark in her face from where he fucking apparently hit her, you know?
Yo.
Looks like she's got a fucking black eye.
Have stuff on her face. I mean, you
Yeah, I
could
was gonna say, you guys can look here.
literally see. Like
I have shorts
I mean,
on.
It really does look like that. And his explanation here of I was stacking the PC on the other PC like Lincoln Logs. You see, that's what was happening
he
here. And then my wife came in and I needed help, and then her fingers got caught under there, so I had to start pushing her, you know, in order to protect her. And she was saying, "Ow!" Like it was hurting her because her fingers are under the PC and it's really heavy. It's like tungsten. It's like a tungsten block, very dense. Fucking 10,000 pounds on her fingers. I had to start just striking at her face to push her off of there.
and I basically with the cords attached, I was trying to pick up this PC like this, Jack, and I was putting it on this PC. You understand? On this PC that I just had. Nobody saw anything. Like it was insane. This. Laid it flat like this. Then it got on her fingers. You saw it. It was in the corner of the screen. By the way, nobody saw anything. Like it was insane. Man saw me use one arm motion and thought I hit her. Like it's insane. It's insane.
Listen to a story time. I'll show you the clip. Hold on.
She had her fingers right here. And she literally, that's when she was like, she couldn't get it on the PC. So I pushed her, and she literally was saying ow because of the fucking shit was on her fingers. It was literally on her fingers. This is like I don't know how much it weighs, but it was on her fucking fingers like this.
bro.
The story doesn't make any sense. She wasn't saying ow until you threw your arm
Why would you put it? You would just pick up the PC, nigga. Like, shut the fuck up, bro. You would just pick up the fucking PC, nigga. Like, what are you talking?
towards her, man. And you're saying you only pushed her once, but you can see your arm go towards her twice, and she says ow both
And that's not a push sound effect. That nigga's thumping her, bro. Shit up. He's thumping her, bro. What are we talking about?
times. If the pain
can tell
was
he gets
caused
by
by
how
the
much he's
PC on her
over-explaining.
fingers, she would have been
Yeah, he's over-explaining and he's like stuttering and shit.
saying ow or expressing discomfort before you started thrusting your arm towards her, you wife-beating freak, you fucking scumbag. And every sensible, sane person on the planet is calling him out on that obvious lie there. There are no other explanations for what happened here because his official story doesn't pass the smell test. If the pain was caused by her fingers being under the PC, why was she not saying anything like ow until you started doing this at her? And he's saying he only pushed her once, but you can see 2 thrusts towards her. So what, did the second one not happen? That just
Bro,
doesn't
you
exist?
wouldn't
just
even
rewrite-
push her. You would just lift. If someone's fingers caught under something, your idea wouldn't be to push them, nigga. You would just pick it up. You see what I'm saying? Like, you just pick this shit up.
The lore there, just trying to hope that you didn't watch the clip yourself. It's just
He's
ridiculous,
lying,
man.
bro. The nigga's
I
lying.
swear on my life, on my soul, I'm not an abuser. We are in a happy relationship, a very
Look at
happy.
her.
We're literally married, and we've been together for 5 years.
She's like, yeah.
Trust me, if there was something up, our whole family would know about it. I'm telling
been
you.
hearing
Jack,
saying
please.
ow, ow.
I'm telling you, we are in such a happy
so
relationship.
let
She's
me-
gonna be talking about herself, by the way. I'm gonna be out of the room because I want y'all. I don't want y'all to think I'm being like
The
that.
skin contact that you guys are talking about, where you're hearing it, Jordan was so freaked out in that situation, and I love him, and I've been with him for 5 years. Like, when Jordan flipped
Sure, his eyes fucking black. Bro, I told you she didn't come out here and defend them. I told you, I'm telling you, loser niggas be having shorties and shit. Saying that while her eyes fucking is purple and bullshit.
out, like, I mean, y'all have seen him many, many times.
She gonna say that, but she might. I have a skin condition, like, bro. When you're like, I don't understand it, bro.
I mean, if he punched me, I mean, it would be very obvious. I'm very
Nigga, your eyes fucking like, come on.
pale. It'd be very obvious if he, like, literally hit me or something. So,
Massive fucking.
She's not really saying that she's not saying he did it either.
what I normally look like all the time.
She goes on to say that if he hit her, it'd be very visible, and that the mark on her eye is just what her eyes normally look like. Now, I haven't seen a picture of them outside of, like, a stream setting, so I don't know if that's true or not, but it definitely does seem like a mark. But she goes on to defend him, and it's just heartbreaking. And even in the initial clip, after the very clear signs of a strike and the sound of the impact, the skin-on-skin contact, she, like, responds, you know, ow, and then, like, kind of shocked, like, You know, you can hear that. And then she goes back to talking to him as if it's normal. Like, it's just business as usual.
Yeah.
Like, it's treatment she's
Like,
used to. And it's fucking hurt.
If he's crashing out and doing that shit on, like that on stream, he for sure does that shit crazy behind the scenes. For sure.
Breaking to hear that. And for him to then put her on stream, like, okay, she's going to talk all by herself. I'm not going to do anything. She's going to talk all by herself. Now she's going to be over here and you can ask her anything you want. She's going to talk all by herself. She's going to be on the... And then she sits there to, like, defend, like, oh, no, you know, it's all good. It's just very sad and scary. I just had to yap about this. I'm wishing the absolute best for her and the baby.
Bro.
I really hope she finds a way out of this relationship. I think the evidence is pretty clear that there was definitely a impact that caused pain. If not a punch, potentially a slap. I don't believe his narrative that it was a push, but even if it was just a push, why are you pushing your fucking pregnant wife? Why? Why are you putting your hands on her aggressively like that? He's saying he only pushed her once, which again is easily disprovable. It's categorically false because you can see twice he thrusts his arm towards
He punched her, bro.
So if
He
it
punched
is a
her.
push like he claimed,
He
did it more than he's saying he did, and it clearly was aggressive and a violent push. But I am of the belief that it was either a punch or a slap, based on the sound of things. A
was a
push
punch. It was a
doesn't
punch.
make that kind of sound. But I will reiterate again, if it was
Unless that nigga hit some karate, he went in like this. Unless he hit some karate shit like these, no, nigga, that was a fucking slap. This nigga's a weirdo, bro. I'm gonna be
push,
honest, bro. Like,
it's still completely unacceptable to be violently shoving your pregnant wife, you gross fucking scumbag freak worm person. This whole thing has been infuriating. I really think this should constitute not only a ban but an investigation. This should probably lead to jail time. I would think they should look into it at least. I think the evidence is pretty clear.
Yeah.
But let's see.
I
What
hope she has a
have to say.
family,
I
bro.
hope there is a follow up to this because it's just completely unacceptable. So yeah, I wanted to yap about it. That's really about it. So,
yeah, bro. I hope she has a family because if her family see that shit, yo, that nigga might be over with. He's a fucking loser, bro. You could just tell off the way he's crashing out and shit. You could tell he didn't have any emotional maturity or like emotional regulation, so he just do whatever, you know. He's fucking goofy.